How's it going, everyone? Today we're gonna do a little unboxing of this little Badlands off-road jack 3-ton, model number 59136. It's a 6,000 pound loading rate. The maximum height is 29-1/16. That's its maximum height. The minimum is 6'1/4". Minimum lift height. Lock and adjustable height extension. Heavy duty flat free composite wheels. And that's it so far. So this guy goes for like 380 or something around there, and I got this for 280, which was pretty good. I don't see if you could get it on sale. Don't buy it when it's full price, in my opinion. But yeah, and it does come with assemble tools included inside the kit. So let me get this unboxed. We'll look at it real quick. So give me a couple seconds. Let me get this guy opened up. Okay, so here we got a little Badlands 3-ton off-road jack. Owner's manual in the wheels. They're big wheels. Here we got a wheel, another wheel, another wheel, one more wheel. We got the part that goes on top of the jack to lift up all the stuff. There's the adapter. There's the other adapter. There's that adapter. And looks like we got some bolts and nuts and washers and stuff. Clamps. Alright. So yeah, and then we just got the foam. And there's the main one. The pipe is here, the jack is here, and the other pipe is here. Then nothing else. So we got the handle for it, so where we can pick it up easily. So yeah, let me get this guy out of its box and let's build it. So I got it out of the box, and you do need a 3/4 socket and a 4mm hex wrench, or hexagonal little type of guy. They do add grease here, which is good. It looks pretty good. And here they also give you an Allen wrench right here, which is pretty nice of them to do. So if you need to take that adapter off. And yeah, so I'm gonna build this. Let me build it up first. Looks like we got a little pin here for the jack. Yeah, let me build it. We do get a key here. That's all we get. I don't see no little hex. So we'll find out here in a little bit. So yeah, let me get this building. Okay, so now I got the wheels installed, and don't forget to add the washer before you put the nut, because that's what I did and I got screwed up. Now I am trying to find in the manual, it just says there's some screws that go here, but you have to put it in like this, and then the screws go down there, which is two little screws, with the little washer down there, lock washer. And yeah, that's how it goes in. Just put those two. There's a little guy, and then I'll just build the little part here in a couple seconds. So let me get that first installed, and we'll get to that. Okay, so I got that guy fully installed. Now we just gotta deal with this little guy. We just gotta build this guy here. Pretty sure it's just like this. And then you just put the pin into the spot and just lay it on that area. Okay, so there it is. It's built up. Now all you gotta do is, man, that's so tight. Okay, so there we go. We got it installed. And it looks like it has a little spot to hold this on for you. So all you do is just tighten this up. I think it'll just grab it for you. Yes. So this will tighten it down for you, so it doesn't move around too much. And then this guy just grabs onto this, so you flip this guy over. This guy will grab onto that. And he's clipped on. There you go. He's clipped on and he's ready to work. And so whenever you need to use this, you just need to line these holes to this thing here. So you can see there's no holes. You have to find those holes down there, as you can see. Put that guy on using this bolt, which I will demonstrate here in a minute. And there you go. So that's how it works so far. We still got to deal with the, the pipe to, lift it up and stuff. So, so say like you're going to need to install that. You pop this out. You unscrew this. It's in the 1.5 ton. It did not have that option. All you do is just come over here, lay it here, make sure the holes are lined up, tying this up. You can start using your hands for this, and this side too. You just keep tying it up, and you use your Allen wrench here to tighten up, which I'll do here in a minute. I'll catch you here in a sec. Okay, so now I got those tightened up, and in case you ever need to adjust this here, what do you just pull this pin off, lift it to whatever size you want, like the max height, the minimum height. Just that'll be your max there, and there you go. Now let me get the handle installed, which this will be here all times. So this will just be camping. Wish they would have added where like in the 1.5 ton, you can add like a little brake to the wheel. So I wish they would have done it to this, so it doesn't roll around, because this one doesn't look like it has a brake anywhere, which kind of stinks. But it looks like it has that little feature where you just put this down, you can transport it easily. So yeah, let me get that little hand installed, and it should be easy. Which looks like we got a little protector holding it down real quick. Let me see. Okay, so there was this little plastic thing here holding this guy down. So you're gonna have to pop it out with a pliers, flathead or something, pop it upwards, just since they're like this, somewhere like that. You try to pop it this way as much as you can. I use my wrench to do it, and it popped it out, but there we go. It's just ready to go to work. The good thing I like about the Trek is it has a little handle. I wish they would have added that brake on the tire, but these were the first ones before they released the 1.5 ton. I wish they make a bigger one, like a 4 ton or maybe more than that. It'd be kind of cool to see. It'll sound like similar like this, but just with more ton.
Okay, so it has been like a month since I unboxed this, but I haven't had time to do the review of it finally, but now I'm going to show you all how this jack kind of crawls around paved roads. We're going to go to another vehicle, jack it up as well, but this is meant for off-roading, so here we go. So we're getting off of concrete till, And when will a floor jack be able to do that? Get under and around. Now, we'll lift up this differential. This is a place we're gonna lift it up at. Okay, there we are. And since it's ready to lift, this truck's like up to 6,000 pounds, so this should be able to do it. All right, there we go. I have a lot of space to lift it up. It kind of takes up here. But there we go. And it's lifting it up. There we go. So you can see the tires are floating. And this is perfect for off-roading. Anything you say you want to, the floor jack will not easily walk across this. The terrain is really pebbly and rocky. This guy, as you saw, he just crawled all the way over here. He's still gonna go back. This is why I like this floor jack. Well, the Badlands one. Because it can crawl, do anything almost. Now, sorry Alright, it is a little windy, but you can also carry it. You can just hold it up here and carry it. Load it up, you pick up if you have to, just by here. You know, you also got these guys to load it up. You do get this part if you want, you know, an extended reach. But yeah, those floor jacks definitely. Also another thing, this little guy here, which will prevent it from, you know, and you can do this. Just run it with two wheels instead of the whole four wheels, as you can see. This is a win. I am riding around pebbles and rocks and stuff. A floor jack can't do what this one can do. Get stuck, you have to swirl around. So yeah, this is definitely a floor jack, or a good jack to have also if you do off-roading or you do a lot of changing tires on trailers and stuff. This jack is perfect because it's here, it's all rocky and stuff. So yep. Alright. I will highly recommend. Alright, thanks for watching and have a good day.